Hey, so we're back at it, so let's get to it. So we're going to head over to our folder of first repo, and we're going to right click on it, and then we're going to press new file. Then we're going to name this file index.html, and we're going to press enter. And then boom, you have just created your first file in your repo. You can also create files by utilizing these icons up here for files and folders. I find that it is easier for me to just right click on the designated folder that I want my file to be in, because sometimes if you have not properly clicked in to your folder, the file will end up in a different place. And that way it's just easier for me to ensure that my files are going to be in their proper home. Once we've done that, let's type our first push. Once we've done that, my Visual Studio Code is set to autosave. If yours is not, no worries. You're going to head over to File at the very top, and you're going to scroll all the way down to autosave and just click that guy. If it's already checked off, you're good to go. Once you've done that, it'll further save all of your changes to your files. When you add a new folder, it'll auto-save that so you don't have to have that really big freak out of accidentally not saving something, and you'll be all set. Now that we've added that first little line of text, we're going to head back into our terminal, and we're going to push this change up to GitHub. First thing you want to do is make sure that you're in the correct path. So you always want to make sure that you are in the folder of where you're making these changes. Since we are in our first repo folder, what we're going to do is we're going to get inside of that folder to then save this change. So we're going to cd into first-repo, or you could just press tab after F. There we are, and let's do a little ls. Perfect, we see our index.html that we've just created and our readme. So we've made a change, let's add, commit, and push it to GitHub. So the first thing we're going to do is type git status. Now this is going to tell us what the status of all of our files are. And the first thing you want to do is spell status right. So make sure you double check your spelling before you hit enter. Once you've done that, it's going to shoot back this message, and it's going to say untracked files, which is correct. We have not committed this yet. So what we're going to do next is we're going to type git add dot. And this will be adding in any new files, any new changes to those files to be ready to commit to GitHub. So hit enter. And I know you may be thinking, nothing happened. Well, this file over here turned to green. And that's how you know you successfully have added that change and it is ready to be committed. Let's hit another git status. Now we see that this file has been added and is ready to be committed, okay? I always recommend hitting that git status when you're getting familiar with GitHub and pushing to GitHub, just because it'll help you really keep track of what's going on. So the next thing we're gonna do to commit this change, we're going to type git commit -m space, and then we're going to put an open double quote, and we're going to type a message so that when we commit this change, it'll come with a little information message to let us and anyone else viewing that repo what is happening in this change. Okay, so because this is our first push, we're going to type first push, and you're going to close out that double quote. Then hit enter. And you should get back this little message here that tells you that one file has changed. We've done one insertion. And then we're going to type git push. This is going to push all your changes to GitHub. This is the final step that you always need to do. And you're going to press enter. And it's going to compile a little message for you, letting you know that it has successfully completed it all. And now that we've successfully pushed everything to GitHub in our terminal in Visual Studio Code, let's head over to our browser on GitHub and just confirm. So I'm going to open up my Google Chrome browser again, and we're back at the same page, and I'm just going to hit refresh. And boom, we see our new file with our commit message all set to go, and you have successfully committed your first change to GitHub. So you've now successfully made your first changes to a file and pushed those to GitHub. You will use those same steps for all future projects when committing any changes. I'll see you in the next video where we're going to discuss some branches. If not, and you're just stopping by for this one, bye!